What is up guys, Anthony here. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at why I picked up a pair of AirPods in 2019. Before we get to the unboxing, it's worth mentioning that leaks and rumors have been suggesting that the second generation of AirPods is going to be dropping sometime in early 2019. So why did I just buy some? These are not my first pair of AirPods. I got my first pair when they were still relatively new, and I had a short honeymoon phase in which I would use them for everything, 24/7. But I made the conclusion soon after that they weren't that great. They didn't live up to the hype. They disconnected frequently and seemed to never want to pair to my iPhone. This was frustrating because the reason I wanted them in the first place was so that I could avoid the hassle that is Bluetooth. I returned them soon after and decided to stay as far away from them as I could. I reasoned that it was better to have $159 in my pocket than a pair of faulty earphones. It wasn't until recently that I got the opportunity to give them one more listen. I asked my sister if I could borrow hers because I needed to make some B-roll footage for an upcoming video. When I had them in my hands, I couldn't help but play with the magnetic clasp, which inevitably led me to activating the AirPods prompt on my iPhone. Curiosity got the best of me, and I plopped one into my ear and hit play. Not long after, I decided to head to the gym, but when it came time to pack my earphones, I decided to pass on the wired set in favor of AirPods. I didn't realize at the time, but I was falling in love with them all over again. A couple of days later, my sister demanded her AirPods back, and I realized that I couldn't live without them. So I went to the Apple store the same day and picked some up. Long story short, I probably had a faulty pair the first time around that ruined my experience, but now that I know how well AirPods can work, I'm very excited to try them out. So who should get first gen AirPods in 2019? If you're holding out for the next generation of AirPods because you feel like you're going to get more for your money, I suggest getting them right now. The biggest features of AirPods 2 are Hey Siri, which is a very lackluster feature if you ask me, and wireless charging. While the latter is pretty cool, it's not a feature to die for and will probably increase the price. This leads me to my next point. I think the AirPods right now are just a little overpriced, and if that's one of your biggest concerns, then getting some right now would probably be a good idea before Apple discontinues the first gen AirPods and only sells the more expensive, updated model. I'd also like to point out that the leaks and price increase that I've mentioned are speculation as of now. AirPods 2 could come more feature-packed and at the same price, but I'm basing my opinions and thoughts on leaks and rumors that I've heard. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you stuck around to the end, thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next one.